Hello, Mountain Railroad fans. This is the condo we bought up in New Hampshire, and that's related to my model railroading adventure because I have this huge unfinished basement. Okay, this is the kind of the floor plan of the basement in our New Hampshire condo. And my daughter and her husband drew this, gave me the specs on this. I put it into Excel. You know, it's not perfect, but it gives me an idea of what I'm working with. So when I say proposed utility room or proposed bedroom or proposed family room, none of these walls exist. Okay, there's stairs that come down. These blue things are circular pillars here to here. These orange things are sewer pipes. That's a clean out pipe. Over in this corner is a breaker box and a water filter system, a water meter. Over in here is the HVAC system, and over here in this corner is the water heater. This is a water meter. This is a water heater. There's a real small basement window right there. That's the only window in the whole place. So I've just kind of roughed out some ideas on rooms and where the doors might go. I don't like this one here, but I have to think about that a little more. I'm not sure I don't really need another family room. I have a kind of a sunroom and a living room upstairs. The bedroom would be maybe when my son and his family come to visit us from San Antonio, but that won't be, they won't stay all that long. And then over here, I'll put this wall, this door doesn't exist, it's all open. But I thought, well, I put a door in this way and I could use all this space for whatever I wanted to use. And so that's kind of the way it looks. I don't really have any thoughts on how to use this space right now. Nothing in detail anyway. I'm going to talk about how big this is. I didn't talk about that in the previous section, but this is about 12, 13 feet across. This is 14 feet down. This is about 19 feet. This is 10 feet. So from here to here is 29 plus another 7, so it's about 35 feet going here to here. This is 20 feet across this way, so you can think of this as by 20 by 10. And this is about 14, by 18. So there's a lot of space in here. So going, around the room kind of thing, this would be, say, 7 feet. 7 is 14. That's 34. 41. 41. 51. 71. 84. God, I don't know what this is. 90, so anyway, could be around the wall would be 90 feet. So I really don't think I'm going to do a 90-foot layout, but that's just the dimensions. This a little closer. Here I've kind of started to outline what I want in the layout. I want to be able to, first thing I want to be able to do is complete it in 2 or 3 summers. I don't want this to be a 10-year project. I'm 72 and who knows how long I'll live. I want it to be single deck. I don't want a helix. I like some elevation changes so I can have tunnels, and some bridges crossing a river or a gorge or something like that. I like to have, a couple of different staging yards, or at least one. I don't have anything now. I like, long runs, through the countryside. Mine is just circles and all industrial. I like to be in the 1970s to 2000 era, somewhere in there. I can use my existing GP switchers. Plus, I want to add some newer 6-axle locomotives. I like to have, scripting opportunities I can do for switching, like I do on my current layout, only on a bigger scale. I want to focus on the 4 industries I'm already working with here in my garage. And I want to have meaningful activity where I have a coal mine, and it really feels, but it's a real coal mine, and then a place to take it, like power plant, different freight depots, maybe have an oil refinery, a couple of storage tanks or something like that. And that's kind of, some high-level thoughts on what I want to do. Like I said, I haven't gotten any real details. Space is awful daunting to me, looking at all that space. Now, these are things I'm thinking about, not just about the model railroad, but, life in general. So, kind of break it down into, how much time I'd spend doing it, how much money I'll spend, how much effort it'll be on my part, how long will it last, the activity I'm doing, and what happens when we no longer want to own this condo. That really only applies to the model railroad, the furniture and stuff. You just hire somebody to have an estate sale. But first thing I think about is time with my family, my daughter and her family, my wife. I do need to paint the condo inside. We're not real in love with those colors, but that's time and effort. It won't cost a lot of money. We're going to need new carpet and maybe wood flooring. That's going to be just money. We have to furnish the condo. It's going to take time to go around and pick stuff, and money, of course. We like to travel and do sightseeing up in New England. I don't want to spend all of my time working on a railroad. And if you look at the model railroad, it requires all these things. I'm checking all those boxes about how much time it takes, money and effort on my part, and how long it'll last, and difficulties in disposing of it. So these are my biggest issues, thoughts. This is not my biggest priority, at least in the first summer that we're up in New England. How big should I go? Of course, that means how much money should I spend? How long will I enjoy it? And then looking down the road quite a ways, I hope, is how to dispose of it. And so I want to show you a video about the space so you can get a kind of a feel for the basement-iness of it. I don't know how else to say it. So thanks for watching. This is a video my daughter took for me, and that's her husband, Jameson. And this is kind of the area I call the family room. There's the stairs coming down. I'm not sure what that is. There's that clean out pipe. This is what I label a closet area behind the stairs. Going to be a door in the family room. This will all be walled off here on this side. You can see the how it butts out, jumps out a little bit. There's that sewer pipe. Here's this back room, which is 10 by 20. The walls look stained, but my daughter said they're not. It's just it's not water staining or anything. She said the basement is real dry and real clean. You can see how long it is back to the what I call the utility room. Jameson's measuring. There's the poles. So that's how it looks. Thanks for watching.